Mr. Blend 5000, coming to you once again with another tutorial for Blender. Now, I'm just going to say this now, it's 1:25 in the morning, and so I'm going to be talking somewhat quiet. I'm sorry if it creates bad sound quality, but, you know, recording Blender tutorials at 1 a.m., that's a sacrifice I'm going to have to make, so here we go. What I'm going to do today is going to show you kind of a vital thing you need to know for Blender game, and that's how to input bones and armatures and movement into the game engine. I'm pumped. I'm so pumped for this. So here we go. We're going to use our default cube yet again. He's getting lucky. He's getting lucky. So what I'm actually going to do first is we're going to go into edit mode, and we're going to subdivide our cube once. You only need once. That's just once. No, not 2 times, not 3 times. You know, we could go again. That's too many. It's too many. We only want just once. Just once. Just one time. And once we have that, let's head on over to side view. Okay. So we know that we have to know where the front of our cube is. Actually, no, we really don't. Let's just go to side view, see what happens. I'm a little tired right now, so bear with me. And what we're going to do is we're going to give this cube some legs and make him do a little walking motion. That sound good? I hope so, because I'm doing it. Here we go. So we got to make some legs here. Make some nice little legs. So we're going to box select these set of vertices. But you have to remember, legs don't look like that. Legs aren't connected to each other unless you're a mermaid or a merman, which we are not. So we're going to control set that. And so what we're going to do is we're just going to select these 4 vertices here. We're going to extrude them by 1, so you just hit E key and then hit 1, and they'll extrude them down 1. And you're going to want to move them in the x-axis just a bit so you can differentiate between the 2 legs when they come out. And you're going to do the same thing, E key 1, and take it in the x-axis a bit. And so now we have a cube with 2 little stubs. 2 little bitty stubs. So what we're going to want to do is select those stubs, E key, Z direction, and just bring them down just like that. And you know what? For the hell of it, we're going to take these set of vertices here, we're going to move them down a bit, and these are going to work as his knee joints. So after fixing these a bit, we're just going to work it like that. So now we have a cube with some nice little legs. And we're gonna make him walk around. So we know for a fact that if we go hit our P key, go into the game engine, we have ourselves a cube. It's black because you know, poor lighting, but you know, it happens. And so now we have to put bones in this guy. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go over here, make sure our cursor is inside of him, just like that. Yes, of course. Add blah blah armature, and here we go. So I like to hit X-ray when I work with my armatures just so I can always see them no matter where they are. I think it's a good thing to do, so you should do it too. But you know, whatever works. I'm not gonna peer pressure you into doing anything you guys just don't want to do. So I'm just gonna assume you already know how to use bones. You know, you grab the joints, hit E key to extrude them out, and I'm going to go over here, add another bone, hitting space key, G key it down here, E key, bring it down here, and I've made it my goal to tell you more specifically what keys I'm hitting, so if your Blender knowledge is still getting up there, you know, you can follow along, do your thing, and it'll be all good. So now that we have our legs here, we're going to want to, I think it's you select, yeah, you select the bones first and then the mesh. You hit Control P. No, you select the mesh first, then the bones. Hit Control P, then make parent to armature, create from bone heat. Okay. So once we have that, we're gonna select our bones, and we're gonna go over to pose mode. Now what we can do is, medium point. We can take our bones, hit R, X, and we can move the leg around on the x-axis. So it looks good enough. I mean, I don't want anything too fancy, so... Oh, that could be... You know what, I'm just gonna leave it. It would take too long to go through and change all these. If you want me to, just leave a post and I'll make a tutorial on how to parent bones and get the vertice groups all set up and everything, but for now, we're gonna deal with this. So here we go. Let's make them walk around. So we're gonna go stay in pose mode, select all our bones, hit I, lock rotation. So what's this gonna do? It's gonna lock their position on the X and Y. It's also gonna lock their rotational position. So let's just head on over, select this bone. We're gonna put his left leg forward first. And so our X, and we're gonna bring him up like that. And just see what happens, you know, see what we can do. I've never actually done a whole lot of work with making things walk before, so this is gonna be rough. I'm just gonna leave that over. I'm just gonna put that out there right now. This is gonna be rough, 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 rough. And every time it is, we're just gonna deselect bones, select them all again, hit lock rod again. Oh, frig! I forgot to change frames. Don't forget to change frames. It's rather vital. So, I lock rod. Now we're going to hit our up key, which will take us up 11 frames. And we're going to rotate. Oh, we only want to select one of these. RX. Jump. 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 Yeah, I lock rod. And it's a somewhat repetitive process, but, you know, it works. Wait a second. Forgot to put the frames up. Oh, I should not be doing Blender at 1 o'clock in the morning. Not in the least. This is rough. Actually, that didn't turn out too bad. Oh my god. I didn't know I could do that. Now we're going to want to bring this forward. Oh shoot, gotta go up in frames. Oh my god, I'm tired. I have no sweet clue what I'm doing right now. I know it's comforting. Holy frig. Why is that working? You know, I usually ask myself, why does it not work? But I don't mind this at all. Alright, since we're going to be ending our walking frame here, we're just going to hit A key, pose, copy current pose, 3, 4, paste the pose, I lock rot, and we have ourselves a simple walking motion, which turned out quite well. I am very impressed with myself. I just have to say that. I'm liking this. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go to our little menu over here, and we're going to want to select Action Editor. As you can see, we now have an action down here. And we're going to want to change this to walk. It doesn't really matter, it's just a variable, but just want something easy to remember. So we're just going to say walk. And we can leave this menu now. And we're going to go back to our buttons window. Oh my god, I hit the wrong one. Oh dear, why is... 3D view. Oh dear, okay. And then... Oh my god, my mouse is being stupid right now. And we want to go to the button window, just like that, yes, of course. And we're going to want to go add, connect the dots. And we're just going to, actually I'm just going to turn this, oh frick's sakes. I'm going to turn this to keyboard, spacebar, and we're going to go over to, where's that little thing? Where is that little action? Right there. And remember how we named it walk? We're just going to type that right in there. And we know it's 41 frames long, start, end. And just because I like Flipper, we're going to use Flipper. And we should always save something like this before we go into the game engine, because chances are it'll fudge up. So walk to tutorial. So I have that saved. So peaky. Peaky. And peaky. God darn it. Oh, frig. Object mode. Gotta be in object mode. And I'm also going to turn this over to shaded so we can actually see what's going down. And watch. Wait. Oh, he's going back. And and up. Isn't that wonderful? So yeah, you can now use bones in your game engine and make little guys walk around, because that's so fun to do. Yeah. Yeah. Note to self. No Blender tutorials at 1:30 in the morning. Bad idea. My clock says it's 1:37 p.m. I gotta fix that. Oh dear. Anywho, I hope everyone's having a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, night. In my case, really, really early in the morning, wherever you are. And I will video to you all later.